Do you want to explain what it's like for anyone who's ever wondered, what is it like getting struck by lightning? What is it like getting struck by lightning?
Man, it hurts. It was, I remember just a white hot flash of pain and then out. Fortunately, it didn't last long. That was the best part was that it wasn't like a long lasting pain because that would be rough. I can't imagine. And I was out on the golf course. Thankfully, I was standing in front of a very large tree, which took the brunt of it. So that is, I feel, that's not scientifically proven by any means, but I feel that, yeah, not science, but I just genuinely feel inside of me that that's why I didn't die, is because the tree and the sprinkler systems that are all metal underneath the golf course took a lot of that. And then I was in the mix of it. And so, um, my I was part of my pre-shot routine was having the golf club up as I was standing behind the golf ball, visualizing my shot. And so I was in the process of doing that when the lightning struck. And for reference, it was not raining. Like, it wasn't like Caddyshack, where it was like obvious that I was probably going to get struck by
Yeah.
lightning, or else I would not have been out there. Lightning can strike up to 25 miles away. And so in this situation, I don't know how far it was, but it wasn't right over us. And so it was pretty amazing that, it was like, whoa. So I felt all of it. I blacked out. I just know that my golf club hit my mouth. My lip split in half. The muscle that goes all the way around my mouth, contracted. And so my dad was there. He thought that I died. So he came, picked me up, brought me to the cart. Fortunately, we had a friend that was a surgeon. So went into surgery. They're able to pull it back together, stitch that inside, and then stitch that back together. So if I shaved, you'd see a nice little scar going on there. And yeah, I don't know. I woke up kind of. There are moments of some clarity in there. Like I remember maybe bits or pieces. Um, Oftentimes, like you'll see in movies, like when something traumatic happens, and it shows the person, and they're like, oh, and then they're like, oh, and they're in different places, and they're attempting to piece it together. That's very much what it felt like. And when I remember full awareness when I got to the hospital, like after the surgery, and kind of waking back up. And yeah, it was interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
Probably more interesting what happened next. Um, 2 days later, I was set to go for my tryouts for my high school golf team. There was only one spot left on the varsity golf team, and it was a 4-day trial. And at that point in my life, I was playing golf, but I think my best score was like 78 on a par 72. So I was like, okay, I was high for 14, like not bad, mid high, 77, 78, somewhere in that area. On a bad day, I'd shoot 83, 85, but on a good day, I was 76, 77, 78, somewhere in there. So I'd never shot par, I'd never broken par, never shot under par, any of that kind of stuff. And so, I show up 2 days later after this happening, stitches, the whole thing going on.
Your mouth
My
probably looked
mouth,
phenomenal at
it
that
was
point.
just crazy. Yeah, I shot my first round under par. Um, I shot 70 the first day, 68 the second day, and then 71 the third day. And I was up by 9 strokes. And so, you know, coach said, "Hey, you're in. Like, let's just stop the trial there. Anyone can come out and play the fourth day, but this is
It's done.
we're done." So, and then that kind of jump started my golf career. And so, yeah, like a whole new mental model came forward. Like, oh, I can do this. This is new.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of wild, just to go from that pain, and you know I don't know what opened the door for that golfing ability, for it to shift that much in just 2 days. But yeah, it went from never have ever done this to a whole new approach, like, to golf.